immediately. Disconnecting reactor core from the power grid. Success. Diverting power from thermal generators. Success. Now initiating reactor shutdown sequence. Please cease all facility operations immediately. Shutting down power laser 1. Success. Power laser 2. Success. Power laser 3. Success. Power laser 4. Success. Reactor 4 power lasers offline. Shutting down stabilization ring. Shutdown success. Lowering stabilization ring. Position lock. Warning, an unknown shutdown error has occurred. The reactor core is unstabilized. A service technician has been requested. Please continue to make your way to topside immediately. Reactor core temperatures are dropping.
It's not shutting down!
Warning, core temperature is critically low. Operations at low temperatures may hasten the reactor core to still unable to resume autonomous reactor shutdown. Reactor failure warning. Temperature reading failure. Unable to read that. The last recorded temperature reading was 0 Kelvin. Any reactor core service technician is to investigate shutdown error immediately. Warning, facility temperatures are dropping. Maximizing facility heat and ventilation.
Hey guys, the big man wants the resources down at the core control room. Something about negative Kelvin not being possible, so please do that. Hey mom, can you make me a nice cup of cocoa when I get home?
Extreme danger. Major energy and pressure buildup have been detected on the reactor magma crystal. A reactor core scan suggests that a magma crystal implosion may occur. Investigation is underway. Please prepare for a potential emergency evacuation. Warning, a manual code red directive has been placed by the site director. Please evacuate to the emergency bunker or any other secondary evacuation points immediately. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill. Attention, Special Order 938 received. Executing total reactor power purge. Any personnel still present in the reactor core chamber are to exit immediately. The space shuttle has been confirmed for launch ignition. The secondary evacuation procedure is now viable. Please evacuate to the secondary evacuation zone immediately, located in topside, atmospheric and space research and technology. Rocket launcher platform. Visitors have priority. Launch control coordinator. Please input immediately. Launch control coordinator disconnected. Now initiating the automated solar launch procedure. This automated computer-controlled shuttle launch is secondary evacuation mode. Setting on route to Innovation Odessa Station. The maximum seating capacity is 20. Visitors and other important personnel receive priority. Security officers are busy. Attention all personnel, please enter the space shuttle. Estimated shuttle launch in T-minus 80 seconds. Now raising shuttle into launch position. Stay seated at all times. You can no longer board the space shuttle at this time. Checking for launch status. Interplanetary test conducted. Check. Tank and booster conducted. Check. Internal energy core conducted. Check. Autopilot flight director. Check. Life support systems. Check. Launch processing systems. Check. Safety console coordinator. Check. Weather is nominal. The space shuttle launch status is go. Proceed to launch in T-minus 20 seconds. Go for main engine start. 6. 10 seconds. All systems nominal. Launch successful. All remaining personnel are to evacuate to the remaining evacuation points immediately. Warning, reactor core chamber temperatures extremely low, unable to connect with reactor core systems. Complete core chamber containment seal success. A complete facility-wide blackout has occurred. Please continue to follow evacuation procedures and stay with security officers at all times. Security danger. Multiple high-level containment breaches detected in sub-level 2. Containment area. Lockdown activated. Turret defense systems offline. All remaining personnel in sub-level 2 are to evacuate to your nearest evacuation shelter immediately. All elevators have been locked down to ensure the safety of the upper areas of the facility. Alert. An executive override of the code for evacuation order has been issued by Head of Science, Dr. Friedman. Primary evacuation zone. Emergency bunker is now deemed ineffective. Repeat, the emergency bunker is now ineffective. All evacuation routes are now redirected to topside, atmospheric and space research and technology, space shuttle secondary evacuation zone. Override reason. Complete implosion of the reactor core has occurred and black hole formation has been reported. Extreme hazard warning. Containment seal unable to contain the black hole for long. Please evacuate the facility immediately. Attention, a distress signal has been issued by Head of Science, Dr. Friedman. The facility is under threat of an immediate disaster scenario. Anonymous Materials Relief Task Force Unit, Cabin 9 has entered the facility. All remaining facility personnel are to assist the unit in securing the facility from the anonymous disaster event. Hazardous environments warning. Reactor containment seal breach detected in reactor control. A containment seal breach is now in progress. Evacuate area immediately. An automatic complete facility-wide lockdown has been activated. Hazardous environments warning. The containment seal breach has penetrated the facility ventilation system. Extreme sub-zero temperature conditions detected. All sectors. Alert at 3:47 p.m. A national state of emergency was declared by the Prime Minister of Japan. Executive orders for the complete evacuation of Kagoshima Prefecture has been issued. Due to some great enemies, Innovation Incorporated Thermal Power Plant will continue its own facility evacuations. Facility combat. Extreme danger. Reactor chamber containment and structural integrity currently above. Estimated complete containment range failure. T-minus 50 seconds.
It's gotten so cold. I'm glad I bought my jacket today. So, this is weird, huh? I'm gonna die.
Complete containment of failure will occur in minus 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye. Jet Central for high security trains departing from platform 2. Good morning, and welcome to the Innovation Incorporated Thermal Power Plant Transit System. And here we are again. Did you miss me? How many countless lives have you torn apart this time? You know why you're here, and it's always nice for you and I to have these little chats. That was one of the most phenomenal spectacles I have ever witnessed. Creating a literal black hole and destroying the entire planet along with billions of lives gone in an instant. I didn't know you can mess something up this bad, and I don't think they sent you there to destroy everything. But you sure are good at doing that. What's more is that you missed the chance to escape in the most dramatic and awesome way possible, on an actual space shuttle. Anyways, thank you for the entertainment. A majority of humanity and human society is now gone, and what's left of you guys are left alone forever floating endlessly in the cosmos. As always, I'll see you later, and maybe you shouldn't go destroying everything next time. I'll grow used to it, you know? Attention all personnel, fire detected in thermal generators room. Please activate the facility fire suppression system located in the facility control room immediately. Attention, facility fire suppression system activated. Can the emergency maintenance repair team please report to the thermal generators immediately? Generator fire extinguished. Resume normal operations. Please report to the medical room for any injuries that needs to be treated. Seek the nearest security officer if you have or see someone with a serious injury. Security Officer, Calhoun. Report to Containment Sector, Checkpoint Bravo, immediately. Staff room. Attention all reactor control personnel, the reactor core temperature has reached 500 Kelvin. Please deactivate all cooling systems and activate heating systems immediately to prevent the reactor core from operation. Attention reactor control personnel, you are to activate heating systems immediately before the reactor core reaches 100 Kelvin. You are now permitted to activate the emergency power laser overload function to ensure adequate heating is applied. Attention, EMI, Sector C, reactor control personnel, please report status immediately. Attention all facility personnel, a Conial directive has been issued effective immediately to all sectors. All non-essential employees and visitors are to evacuate to facility topside immediately. Attention all personnel, the reactor core has reached 100 Kelvin. Insufficient power output to operate nominal facility operations. Please prepare for an autonomous automatic reactor core shutdown sequence and evacuate the core chamber immediately. Disconnecting reactor core from the power grid. Success. Diverting power from thermal generators. Success. Now initiating reactor shutdown sequence. Please cease all facility operations immediately. Shutting down coolant lasers. Coolant lasers offline. Shutting down coolant pump alpha. Shutdown success. Shutting down power laser 1. Success. Power laser 2. Success. Power laser 3. Success. Power laser 4. Success. Reactor core power lasers offline. Shutdown stabilization rate. Shutdown success. Lowering stabilization rate. Position lock. Lowering magma crystal. Position lock. Deactivating stabilization laser. Deactivation complete. All core systems offline. Reactor core shutdown sequence success. All facility personnel and visitors are to proceed to topside immediately. Facility main functions offline. Reactor core startup sequence now available. All operators are currently busy. Attention all personnel, the facility reactor core startup protocol has been confirmed and initiated. Please ensure all systems are nominal and evacuate the core chamber immediately. Reactor startup initiation. Startup will occur in T minus 10 seconds. Activating reactor stabilization lasers. Stabilization lasers online. Raising magma crystal to center position. Position locked. Raising reactor stabilization rank. Security officers are powering up. Another request. Please wait. Complete. Reactor core successfully stabilized. Commencing power laser activation. Powering up laser 1. Success. Powering up laser 2. Success. Powering up laser 3. Success. Powering up laser. Success. Power lasers activation complete. Commencing coolant systems. Coolant pumps online. Activating coolant lasers. Coolant lasers online. All systems nominal. Facility now operating at full power. Reactor core startup protocol complete. Reactor core offline. Sub-level 2 experimental propulsion laboratory test fire in 90 minutes. Dr. Bright, please report to Sub-level 2 anomalous materials test lab immediately.
to get a little unprofessional here. I have a bone to pick with all of you maintenance workers. Yeah, I'm talking to you. There is no reason a door should be left broken. Even after you guys fixed it, they always just give out again. I almost lost my finger to one today, so please, do your job.
Another request. Please wait. Systems online. Exterminating unauthorized biological forms. Fun fact, the automatic smart announcement system can process 1,000 petaflops per second. Turret defense systems online. Exterminating unauthorized biological forms. Warning, the reactor core has reached 3,000 Kelvin. Please activate all cooling systems at this time to avoid a full reactor meltdown. Stabilization ring integrity at 80%. meltdown safeguard procedure has been initiated. 0. Risk factors detected. High chance of success. Deactivating power lasers. 1, 2, and 4. All reactor core power lasers offline. Reactor core power generation is 0. Switching to main thermal generators. Lowering main safeguard holders. Extending safeguard holders. Safeguard powering up. Reactor core meltdown safeguard activated. Safeguard procedure success. Attention all emergency rescue and maintenance teams. Please follow your correct procedures and listen to directions from the security personnel team. Resume normal operations. Please report to the nearest medical warden for any injuries that needs to be treated. Refer to security officers to return to your sector. Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine. Meteorological system. Severe storm conditions are expected next week. Scheduled area operations are now canceled. Dr. Friedman, please report to Test Lab 7 immediately. Sublevel 1A Emergency Cleanup Team, please report status immediately. Dr. Stone, Dr. Morozov, and Mr. Kuriyama, please report to Waste Processing for Unscheduled Emergency Shutdown Procedural Test Review. Relay 2, 4, 5. Connections established with Innovation Incorporated. Space Station Odessa. Data transfer requested. analysis is now in progress. All turret defense systems offline. Attention, Medical Field Officer Nicole Clark and Elite Security Unit Epsilon 33. Please report to Sector D. Advanced machinery for immediate biohazard sterilization. Extreme danger. Multiple unauthorized detected. All sectors. All security checkpoints. Please contact facility. All non-security personnel and visitors are to prepare for an emergency evacuation. Warning. An automatic code yellow directive has been issued by OSIS Corps. Effective immediately to all sectors. All non-essential employees and visitors are to evacuate to facility topside immediately. Attention all personnel. Incoming procedural orders received from Innovation Biohazardous Response Unit. Facility wide initiative. Sectors A, B, C, and D. Is now under quarantine. All outgoing evacuation procedures have been condemned by the Innovation Biohazardous Response Bureau. A facility-wide quarantine has been initiated. Do not exit the facility compound. Attention all facility personnel. The Soteria 5 response team has entered the facility and is deployed at all tactical evacuation points. Please follow their instructions and beware that all infected forms will be shot on sight.
Well, I'm not going to stick around and get infected by whatever this virus is. So someone needs to call for helicopter evac. Like, now.
Attention, illegal And here we are again. Did you miss me? How many countless lives have you torn apart this time? You know why you're here, and it's always nice for you and I to have these little chats. Look at all this carnage you've caused, allowing the spread of this disease and destruction not just in the thermal plant, but nationally and worldwide. Indeed, the domino effect is quite impressive, how one person can cause all these different scenarios of mass destruction. Curious humans, what comes through your head as you know that thousands and thousands of people are losing their lives? Have you forgotten your purpose for being here in the first place? Or perhaps you've lost your mind experiencing these events over and over again? Well, either is fine for me. This is good entertainment and a change of pace in my realm deprived of joy.